Bam, 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 bada. Oh, why do I have a halo on? Hello, Yahoo! Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Yakku cafe. Can I mix that? Yakafe. Yakufe. Yakafe. Welcome. Bam, bam, bam. I should take off the halo. I don't know why I have it on. Away with Chew. Bam, 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 bam. You know what would be perfect? This. Wed. It looks like a little chef hat. You bastard. What the hell? What are my settings on? OBS just crashed. OBS, what is you on? Ah, is this the problem? Hold on. Does that help? No, it's still, hold on, I can fix this. It's a bit better. That's a bit better. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. I think that should be good. I had to just lower the bitrate a little bit. I guess I stretched it with 2500. Hello, Yahoo, hello. Oh, should I put the little ship on the screen? I don't know if I have them on this scene. Welcome to the Yakku Cafe, where it perpetually rains. I am doing some things in the background. I was thinking, you know, it's been a while since I've done a mostly yapping stream, even though I yap a lot in all of my streams, to be fair. I'm trying something in the background that I don't know if I want to show on stream, because it might fail, and then that will be embarrassing. But I've just, I've found that I do line art better on Paint Tool Sai, so I'm attempting to line art something in Paint Tool Sai, and then I realized how reliant I had become on the Abyss Paint tool, linear tool, and I don't think Paint Tool Sai has a linear tool at all. So I am very. They have a straight one, but they don't have a bendy one. Do they not have a bendy linear tool? I mean, look at me already trying to cheat. Dirty cheater. Dirty cheater. Bum 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 bum. I would like to make tweaks to this model, but I'm working so much on my other model now that I won't have time. And I also want to make like more like how to say, I want to make models in my free time and put them in my Ko-fi. So I don't have a VGen or anything like that. Maybe I'll get one day. I did see somebody draw a VTuber model all in Paint Tool Sai. I don't know how they managed to do that. There's no linear tool. Is there? Is there a linear tool in Paint Tool Sai? Am I perhaps incorrect? Also, I saw someone play a How to Train Your Dragon mod on Minecraft, and now I really want to do that for that game and stream. Paint tool side, linear, line. Tool. Is there a line tool? Oh, hold on. How do I do that? What? What? There's a okay, so I didn't know that. I know about line work layer in Paint Tool Sai, but I didn't know it gave you new abilities, that it gave you new things. Oh my god, a whole different world has just opened up to me. There's curve line, there's pressure. Oh, wait, I wanna. Oh, should I pull this up? I don't know. This was not supposed to be an art stream. What did I? Oh, I did place this in. Just chatting. This was not supposed to be an art stream, but I have discovered things now. Is this screen? Yeah, let me just have this behind me. Why not? What's that yap? Oh, I gotta try this. I gotta try these brushes now that I got the pressure for width. Pressure for density. How do I choose which pen? Weight. Curve. Yes! Yes! A curve tool. Ah. How do I change the brush? I mean, I guess I could customize it. Normal, beige. What's beige? Wow, wow. Oh, this will make lining so much easier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's the other? Version 1? Okay, it's more straight. And then normal. Ah, the wonders of technology, man. The wonders of technology. I low-key only use MS Paint and Adobe Flash for drawing because everything else has too much buttons. I think for beginners, Ibis Paint is probably the best one. Yahoo, everybody, he just joined stream. Yahoo, yahoo. My name is Yakku. Hi, hi. I think Ibis Paint is probably the easiest one to get into, or any I'd say a program that is rather simple. You know, I could say the same thing about like MS Paint. You know, there are limitations, of course, but it's very simple and straightforward. I tend to use Ibis Paint. Krita is also great because Krita is free, but it is, I think, if you're not used to drawing programs, like how the layout looks, Krita can be a little complicated. But it's free, and you can animate on it. I mainly use Krita for animation, and then I mainly use Ibis Paint for everything else. And the first art program that I ever got on my computer was Paint Tool Sai. So I'm pretty used to drawing on Paint Tool Sai, and I found that I do better line art on Paint Tool Sai than I do on Ibis Paint. So sometimes I will take drawings from Ibis Paint, transport them into Paint Tool Sai, and then do the line art, and then transfer it back into Ibis Paint to do the rest of the coloring and whatnot. Right now I'm testing out this linear tool because I haven't actually used this linear tool, strangely enough. How do I stop it? Do 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 do. Okay, I wanted to stop there. How do I make it stop? Oh, you can. Oh, that. Oh, you can undo. Oh, I don't know. You could undo by pressing that button. It's amazing. Can I get it to stick? How do I get it to stick? Then there's the straight line one. It's the curly line one. Ah. It's like wiggling around little noodle. I did write down like a little list of things to talk about a bit, but what should one begin with exactly? I mean, I just came home from taking care of my sibling's cat. They have a new kitten, and he's very cute. He is very, very like he's kind of a dog in a cat's body, you know. I legitimately played fetch with him for like an hour, like a paper ball. If you need to find a way to entertain a cat, get a paper ball, just scrunch it up. Oh my god, this tool is amazing. I mean, I'm not gonna do the line art like this, but that's amazing. Put some like paper tape around the ball so it keeps together, and then just throw it. They can entertain themselves for hours. Hours. Bam, bam. Sometimes I worry about having my the music in my headphones so loud that you guys can hear it through my mic. Cause I listen to ear-breaking music. Color? This tool changes color of a clicked stroke. How? How? Oh my god! This would have been so like fantastic in my Little Pony days. When I was like 12. Again, what is pressure? Because I'm not seeing nothing. Oh! You can add pressure to the line like, oh, like this! That's so weird, but my goodness. I would have never. Then you can do it for density too. So strange. Bum bum. That is really interesting. I'm like trying this out. I was supposed to just yap, but then I got distracted by this project. I am trying to line this on my iPad on Abyss Paint, and then I just decided to try to do it on Paint Tool SAI, and now I don't know if I should redo it. This heart looking all nice. Cute. I do like how the line art looks better in this. Damn it. Should I redo it all? Oh, oh no. I don't want to have to do it all. Oh, yesterday, the person I rated, Coral, they were really cool. They were really nice. I didn't have many viewers, but I was like, I'm gonna rate somebody, so I did it. And I met Coral, and they were really, really cool. And I think I will draw some art of them. And they said that they possibly would draw some back. A little bit of an art trade. I haven't done an art trade since I was like 12. Art trades are rare nowadays. At least in the sphere that I am. I never really got into the art community all that much, which I think is for the better. A little bit. Because the art community is messier than the VTuber community. And that says a lot. Oops, I didn't mean to open that program. Oops. Where did my thingy go? Oh, there it is. Bum, 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 bum. I'm really trying to decide if I like the line art better on Paint Tool side, perhaps. I mean, I will just import it back into Ibis Paint and then finish it there. Because I'm just better at coloring. I think Ibis Paint has more options when it comes to coloring. Though I'm no expert at Paint Tool Sai, to be fair. I've seen people do amazing things in Paint Tool Sai. I really need to like do a more of a deep dive into Paint Tool Sai. It's an old program. It's an old classic. And if you want the more advanced version, you can get the paid version. Yeah. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna see if I can get that How to Train Your Dragon mod on Minecraft. Because the one that I typically see is the Isle of Berk, I think it's called. That one's discontinued, but you can still download it. It's just no more updates. And then I've seen add-ons on top of that. So I'm gonna see if I can do something with that. Because it would be really fun to play How to Train Your Dragon Minecraft. It's like a dream Minecraft mod. I did have the How to Train Your Dragon add-on when I was younger in Bedrock, but I don't know the password to that account, that Minecraft account. Or Microsoft account, more so. And I want to make, like, I want to make a video of me drawing fan art of cool people, but I don't know, I draw fast. I think I have to slow down my speed paints. Because I want to make at least a 10-minute long video, come on. I know I can yap over it. I mean, I can yap forever. The Y in Yakku stands for yap. That's for sure. Down, 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 down. Okay, I'm still trying to decide. Okay, hold on. No. I think I will draw the model line art in MS Paint. MS Paint? No. Paint Tool Sai. What am I saying? Well, I think Paint Tool Sai is about as old as MS Paint at this point. No? I might be incorrect. I might be proudly saying false information. Falsehoods. I also realized I don't have a suggestion tab in my Discord, which I thought I did. But no, I don't. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I keep forgetting how to like import items into into Paint Tool Sai. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I don't get it. Dum dum dum. Oh yeah, Coral also, we had a conversation about eggnog. Because I've never had eggnog before. That may be shocking to some people, but I'm not an American. I've never seen eggnog before. I didn't know if it actually had egg in it, but apparently it do. Now I might have to make eggnog. Might have to try it. Maybe I can find it in the stores somewhere. I mean, I've never really looked for eggnog. I did get linked a recipe. When I've had a person describe eggnog to me, and when they described, they said it was fermented. It's fermented? I don't know. I gotta look at the recipe. I really do wish I could do a cooking stream, but I don't have no hand cam. I'd have to draw every ingredient. Do like a cooking mama simulation. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. DD. Gotta look. Do. I don't know how to get the image. I don't like eggnog. Coral really likes eggnog, and they're so hype about it that I gotta try it now. I gotta try it now. I have to know. I mean, I'm not gonna judge something until I try it. Usually it's like, I don't really say I hate things a lot because maybe you've just had it the wrong way. You know, I love food. I love food. I'm a foodie. I'll try anything. I mean, I don't love raw tomatoes, but I love sun-dried tomatoes. I know tons of people who do like it. Yeah. I wonder, like, when eggnog was created. I think the original reason eggnog had alcohol in it was to preserve it. But I don't know when eggnog was created. History. The history of eggnog. I don't like the name of it, eggnog. Originated in medieval Britain as a hot, milky alcoholic drink called posset, I feel like I've heard of posset. And its ingredients, milk, eggs, and alcohol, made it a luxury for the wealthy. The drink traveled to American colonies, where rum was a common ingredient, and became a holiday staple. Regional variations using spirits like bourbon or whiskey. The name eggnog first appeared in the American colonies around 1775. 1775? Yeah, that's like really the start. That is really the start of real early. And I could understand egg. You know, there's egg in the drink. There's not a lot of drinks with egg in it. It sure does set it apart. And I understand drinking it on the holidays. It's like a warm drink. What we have is a mulled. I think it's called mulled wine. It's like hot wine with a bunch of spices. Like oh, what's it called? Cinnamon. I think star anise. And then you heat it up, cook it. Sometimes there's different flavors. It's wine, warm wine. That's what we drink. I don't like that either. I don't personally drink alcohol. Ba, 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 ba. I saw a video in my recommended, and it was the Halloween. It was an old Halloween animation, the animation that I watched when I was younger, about like a boy who was just a skeleton, and he had an imaginary friend. It was like a Frankenstein girl, and they would go trick or treating together, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, he crazy because he's seeing people." So they got the like doctors involved and everything, and he didn't understand because he was like, "She's right there, y'all. She's right there. Look, we took a photo together. She's right there." But no one could see her in the photo. And then he ran away, following the girl into the woods. And in the woods, he ends up stopping by a tree covered, like the whole ground was covered in bear traps. But he ends up by a tree with the girl, and the girl gives him a piece of candy, and he gives her a piece of candy, and inside the wrapper of the candy it says, "You found me, and I found you." And then cut to we see the real body of a dead girl stuck in one of the bear traps, and the boy had found him. There's a second, like that was, I don't know how many years ago that movie came out. I was like, that short film, I was like so young. I was tiny baby Yakku. And then a second one came out just this year, and they're older. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe I'll do a reaction video about it, because I'm saving it. But then again, it's like after Halloween. I gotta do it. I gotta watch it soon. But I missed it. I didn't see it on Halloween. Bum ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I should look back at another thing that also got a second animation that I didn't expect was there was this one animation about I think they were non-binary actually. Now that I think about it, what were they called? I don't remember. It was a very like non-binary name. Now that I think about it, it's like something like it, just it. A person who ends up in hell, and then he gets assigned to get another person from the living world down to hell, aka you gotta make this person off themselves. And he tries and he fails a lot, and they end up becoming kind of cool with one another. And I thought the demon boss was very charismatic always when I was younger. There's a second part to that one. There's a second part to that one. Crazy. Bum ba bum 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 ba da ba da bum. Dee 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 dee. Bum bum. That's a weird premise. I mean, it was pretty cool. It was like I like the the original animations, like real small short. I used to watch a lot of short animations when I was younger because I had a lot of aspirations about going to art school. Um, I never really got into animating though. I'm not a good animator at all. But I got into watching a lot of animations and animatics when I was younger, and I really like. There's a certain type of story that never gets portrayed in like big media that you can do with independent animation. You can tell whatever story you want with no censoring, no nothing. You can be as weird as you want it to be. And usually it is weird, a lot weird. But I like it. I like it. And then I recently watched a video about the Emmy Annie the robot. I had no idea what it was about, and like it reminded me of like when I found out about Lackadaisy, because I watched Lackadaisy the animation. I was like, oh, this is so cool, and then I find out it's been a comic like series for like over 8 years now, and like, oh, it's a big thing because they crowdfunded that animation. So I was like, oh, this is a big thing in just a side of the internet that I've never been on. You know, just a side that I never heard of. And I've watched a video about Emmy. I think it was Annie the robot or something, or and I don't know why I remembered Emmy the robot, but it's similar where it's a comic, and it's about this robot maid. This robot maid who gets made in a factory with a bunch of other robot maids, and they get sent to the same neighborhood to work in different rich people houses, right? And in the beginning, it's just cute, you know. I like the style. It's kind of like a vintage-ish. It reminds me of like early Cartoon Network style cartoon. I really like it. I really like the art style. The artist is great, and in the beginning it was just kind of like a slice of life, the troubles of being a robot maid, and all the different personalities of the robot maids. Uh, you know, we have the ones that gossip, we have the comedic relief, the one who works way too much, and then we have the main character who, you know, just kind of goes about life trying to figure out how to integrate into this new family that she's working for. And then, all of a sudden, it takes a turn. Because one day Annie breaks down and they can't figure out what's wrong. So they go to like the robotics doctor, pretty much, trying to figure out what's wrong with her. And she overhears a conversation where they say that they might have to disassemble her, and she freaks out. And she runs away to try and escape getting disassembled, but ends up on a like a trash boat. Ends up falling into a trash boat, and she gets shipped off to a different city. And she meets a human in the trash piles, named, oh, I forget her name. Was it Gracie? Or no, it was Nancy. Nancy, kind of like tomboyish little kid, shows them a abandoned house with a bunch of other abandoned robots, and then they get into like the a little bit more of like what happens when a robot is deemed useless, because all these robots are deemed useless, and now Annie, who's come from a rich family, who's never had to worry about this before, comes faced with political issues of robots and discrimination against robots. Like, she tries to go into a store and she gets immediately, like, the store clerk threatens her with a taser gun, pretty much. And it's just a big shock. And I haven't read further upon that. I haven't gotten past that part. But apparently it goes like deep. It gets better and better. And apparently they're also trying to, they're possibly working on a like animated project. Oh, Sunchi! Yahoo! Yahoo! Hello, Sunchi! It's a long time no see! Welcome! I'm talking about a niche comic that I just found out about. It's niche, but it's also very popular. But it's niche. It has a very small fan base at the same time. But I really like the art of it. I think it's called Annie the Robot. Is it Annie or Emmy? Emmy the... I think it's Emmy. Yeah, Emmy the Robot. It's a webcomic. I really like the style of it. It honestly made me... I saw a bunch of people make OCs in that universe, and I was like, I should make one. What happened to self-inserts, huh? I think I blame it on cringe culture. People be calling people cringe too much. Cause all the fun things have disappeared now. It's cringe to make your own insert OC into a world now. Make one now? I don't know much about the comics. I've only read up until Amy gets like experiences robot racism. And they all seem to be girls. All the robots. I wonder if I should make an insert DC hero, because I've been so obsessed with the DC now. Not with like I like the DC world. I don't love all the comics. And I haven't read all the comics. I'm not deep in it like that. But I like the world. I love the Green Lantern Corp, or like all the lanterns. I love how that system is built up. I like Batman and the Bat Kids and Superman. Now, basic. You might take basic, but I think DC is more interesting than Marvel, personally. I think Marvel has better live action movies. DC has the best animated movies, and series. Come on now. And if you ask a person to name a superhero, who will they name? Probably a DC hero. Come on. I mean, famous Marvel heroes that like the general public would know is like Spider-Man, Iron Man, maybe Captain America. Maybe I don't think he's like the first thought people have exactly, unless you're American. Wolverine, possibly. Is he? Does he count as a hero? I'm not sure. His morals are a little eh. But when you think DC hero, you think Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash. And you just keep going. Even the iconic villains, the Joker, come on, Harley Quinn. I do wish we would get a movie with Two-Face. Because we've had movies with the Penguin being the main Batman villain. We've had movies with the Riddler. We've had movies with the Joker being the villain. Too many Joker movies, I will say. Can we stop with the Joker movies, please? Please! I need one with Two-Face. Because he's such an interesting character. Like, morality-wise. He's literally split in the middle on everything. His morals are split in the middle. One of them is... like, he is if Batman took his mission too far. He is if Batman would see the world in black and white only, no gray areas. And that's so interesting. I think each of every, sorry that I'm rambling, each of every Batman villain has a part of Batman in them. Like the Penguin is rich as fuck. Batman is rich, but the Penguin takes his obsession with like capitalism, and he wants to capitalize on everything and collect just money for the sake of collecting money. I wish the Joker would just go away for a while. Yeah, he really needs to. I wish they would write him better. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like the Joker. I don't like the Joker all that much no more. I like the concept of the Joker. I don't like how they make the Joker sometimes. I like when he's a funny guy. I don't like him. They just make him really dark in the comics. Like, absurdly dark to the point where I'm like, why is he called the Joker? He's not even... Okay, so if I were to rewrite the Joker, you know what I would do? I would make it so that each and every of his plans would be a setup to a punchline. And if you mess up his setup to said punchline, you ruin his plans. That's how I would write him. But they don't write him like that. They just make him as fucked up as possible. Did you know that the Joker cut up a bunch of children, sewed their body parts back together, and had the parents fight for custody? Just because. Haha, funny, you know? They didn't. I'm like, I get villains are cruel and evil, but how does this relate to anything at all? How does it doesn't match his character? I will say they do some. Dude, I find out stuff they do in the comics that I'm like, I regret finding this out. I didn't need to know this. Thoughts on Absolute Batman? I love the Absolute Universe. Yes, Plague. Yes, I love the Absolute Universe as a whole. Absolute Wonder Woman is the best Wonder Woman. The best Wonder Woman. Thank fucking God she's written by a woman. Because every time I'm like, why is Wonder Woman treated like she just doesn't exist? Name 5 Wonder Woman main villains. Name 5 of her nemesis. Don't name Cheetah. Try to name other ones. Like with Batman and Superman, we have like Lex Luthor. You know, what the fuck is that dude's name? The like zombie Superman dude. I forget his name now. Bizarro. What's his name? Oh my god, why can't Deathstroke? Who killed Superman? Man who killed Superman. And Batman, it's like Joker, Harley Quinn. Sometimes Catwoman, she's kind of a villain. The Penguin, Riddler, Two-Face, Bane. We have multiple. And for Wonder Woman, it's like she gets nothing. Also, yes, Deathstroke. Wait, it's not Deathstroke, but I mean Deathstroke. Deathstroke is in the universe as well. I meant like I meant the other dude. What the fuck? Is his name Deathstroke? Man Bat. I mean there's Owlman. I respect Owlman. I know he's the evil version of Batman. So if you don't know who Owlman is, in another alternative universe, instead of Bruce living, his brother lives. And it's Owlman. And Owlman kills Bruce. And he becomes Owlman. And he has this really nihilistic view on the world. And the moment where he dies, he's like, well, touche. He still stands by his morals, or his, like, I don't know if I should call them morals. His philosophies, and I respect that. He might be evil, but, you know, he stand on business. Yeah. If you know any Wonder Woman villains, you search that up. You Googled it. Don't lie to me. You Googled it. Because I can only think of Cheetah at the moment. It's the first one that pops in my head. It's like solely Wonder Woman. And also, why? Like, it's Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. It's like the Luffy, the Zoro, and the Sanji of the DC universe, yet she barely gets nothing. Like, Batman has had his big moment, like the big iconic. Actually, he has two big iconic moments, which is Bane breaking his back. People make references to Batman breaking his back, and they don't even know about the DC. Like, they know about that moment though. And Jason Todd dying. That was also a big moment for Batman. And just his whole storyline in general. And then Superman had his big moment with him dying, and then getting resurrected. Or coming back from the dead. That was his big moment. They haven't done that with Wonder Woman. She has no big moment. Nothing. And she doesn't even have an animated series. Why do they push Harley Quinn so hard when they have an iconic female character, Wonder Woman? Harley Quinn has had multiple animated series. Where the hell is Wonder Woman's animated series? Come on. That's why I like Absolute Wonder Woman so much. I love Absolute Wonder Woman so much because she's fucking epic. I love her design more. I always felt like Wonder Woman's design was just a retcon Superman. It was just gender-bent Superman to me. That's why I also kind of was ick when people shipped Wonder Woman and Superman. I get it, but they look like siblings too much. You know when a couple looks too much like siblings? I'm going on a different tangent. But you know when a couple looks too much like siblings and you're like, I can't support that. You know when that trend was going around where people were like, guess if we're siblings or we're dating? And I'm like, I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Because either answer makes me ick. Yeah, I would ship Diana and Batman more, but personally, I like when Diana gets, takes a mother role. Because she is also, people forget that she's like hundreds of years old. She's way older than these people. I know that Superman lives for eternity, or well, not eternity, but he lives for a long, long time because he's fucking Kryptonian. He's Superman, you know? He has a long lifespan. But on this earth, he is 25, and Diana is like 300. I don't know how many years she is, but she's a lot. She's very old, so I like when she takes a more mother or older sister role. She's like the only one that can scold Batman. I like when she do that. I don't like any of them dating. Well, actually, I think the writers are scared. I think the writers are scared to make Batman and Superman a thing. They're scared. Because it would do well. It would do fantastic even. I don't know what it is with the DC and fucking up queer couples all the time. All the time. They write horrible queer couples. Like Bernard and Tim, I don't care about. Boring. I would have had, like, if you're gonna make Tim bisexual and break up with his girlfriend just to get with a dude, at least make it Connor. Why the fuck did you just make this new boring ass Bernard character? His name's Bernard. Bernard? Really? Really? He even has a boring name. It's the most boringest name. And then they fuck up John and Damien. They fuck up John and Damien by making John age up 7 years for no fucking reason. Also inevitably skipping Superman's dad face. Like, I want to see Superman raise his fucking son. Why did you just skip past that? You skipped past that. Skipped his whole teenage years. Skipped all of it. And then the Super Sons duo with Damien and John was ruined. How is a 12-year-old supposed to be like friends with a 17-year-old? I know, it's just weird. So now they're separated. Damien lost his one and closest friend. I'm hurt. I'm not over it. I'm never gonna get over it. And then they make John date some Jay. I mean, I would say Jay is beautiful. And I'm so glad they separated because John was an awful boyfriend. Terrible. He don't deserve Jay. But I'm also like, Why did you do this? You had such a good build-up for Damien and John. And then you even have, there's another comic where Damien and John are older, and they've taken up the roles of like Batman and Superman pretty much. And they take care of Wonder Woman's daughter. And it's really, really cute. And I'm like, they're like fathers to this girl. He's looking after her. Or they're kind of like a sibling trio, you know? Why did they ruin it? Why did they ruin it? Also, another thing that ruined my life when I found out about it was the fact that, okay, this, maybe maybe you don't know her, but Talia al Ghul had a thing with Jason Todd, and that disgusted me. I didn't need to know that. I mean, they retconned it, but still, I didn't need to know that they even thought about that. What do you mean Jason Todd and Talia ever had a thing? That's his little brother's mother. That's his father's ex. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean someone thought that was a good idea? What do you mean? Makes me bleh to even think about. Yucky. Horrible, horrible. At some point, like, I know it's so hard to explain the DC to anyone who don't know the DC, because the DC is so vast and there's multiverses, like AU's multiverses. It's a whole, and then there's time, like there's the Flashpoint where Flash changes the timeline sometimes, and everything changes. Which I do think is like the fun part of the DC, because you can just be like, fuck it, whatever, you know, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna do as I please. Bum bum ba ba bum. Just changing the music in my headphones. Bum bum. Okay. Did I yap too much about the DC? I could yap more. I have found out so much miscellaneous information through fanfic that I then later find out is canon. Like, I know Jason wants to be an English major, like he wants to study English, and he reads Pride and Prejudice. That always comes up in the fanfics. There's always Pride and Prejudice and other book titles, and I'm like, okay, I get it. He's smart. And then Gotham has good coffee. Metropolis has bad coffee. Or more miscellaneous. It's like miscellaneous stuff that like ends up being true later on. And or I find out it's true because I see it reoccurringly in comics. I see it reoccurringly. Like, oh, that's just a thing. Why do I have the alert hidden? Why do I have this the follower alert hidden? There we go. That's just a thing. I like the Black Label books more than the main continuity. I like the fanfics more than anything. People are just more creative, and they know the people know the people. The people know what the people want, so they do it themselves. And I love that. I loved especially when people did that for Miraculous Ladybug, because the original series sucked. It was ass. I liked it until it became ass. It just turned so bad. They ruined my favorite character by having him have like an incel moment, and I hated it. I hated every second of it. I hated it. it's supposed to be Miraculous, Ladybug, and Cat Noir, but it's just about Ladybug. They don't ignore Cat Noir. And I hate it. I hate it because he's my favorite and he's the best character. He's the best character. And if y'all don't know about Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir, maybe I'm just yappity yapping. I don't know. But y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Cat Noir is tied to the main villain of the story, to the big bad, and to the reason. So the big bad, his whole motive for being a villain is to resurrect his wife, who is the mother of Cat Noir. And so Cat Noir has a direct tie to the main villain and his goal. There's even an episode where they explore this. Like, what if he found out what the villain's trying to do? Would he go with the villain? Spoiler, he fucking destroys the world. He don't do either. He just kills everybody. Legitimately kills everybody. Because his power is destruction. He literally has the power of destruction, so anything he touches deteriorates. And once he freaks the fuck out after finding out who the villain is and what the villain want to do, he just destroys the world. And that's so interesting. And you know who Ladybug is? Ladybug? She's just a nobody. She's just a girl. Girl living in a world. She just helped an old man and got her magical powers for no reason. No reason. I know they're kind of like Ladybug and Cat Noir kind of get reincarnated into a cycle. But she was just nobody. Nobody. A Mary Sue, if you will. She's also a stalker, and I don't like that her friend enabled her stalker behavior. She breaks into the room of the guy she likes and sniffs his pillow. And you're supposed to make me root for her? What? No! I'm like, get away from him! And you know how she fell in love with that dude? He shared his umbrella with her on the first day of school. That was all it took. How materialistic do you have to be to just see a hot guy? Because he's also a model, so he's canonically attractive. How are you such a simp that you see a hot dude giving you an umbrella, trying to be all nice, and then you stalk him? She has his like calendar on a spreadsheet. She followed him to China. She took a plane to China to follow the dude. Who does that? It was just because the dude went with another girl who he wasn't even dating. It was just a Chinese girl who went to China together. Yes, the girl liked him a little bit, but she crazy. She was crazy. She is crazy. I don't think her behavior got much better. It just got worse as the series went on. And you wanna know what? You wanna know what? The hot dude that she's in love with is Cat Noir. That's his human identity, right? His hero identity is Cat Noir. And Cat Noir likes Ladybug, who is the main girl, right? So it's a bit of like a love triangle, but they don't know each other's identity type thing. Cat Noir likes Ladybug. Ladybug likes Cat Noir, but only his like when he's not Cat Noir and he's not in his hero uniform. Very interesting, right? Interesting. It's like a love triangle type deal situation, but they're all the same persons. They ruined that. They fuck it up. They ruined it by introducing another character who I like, but I don't like that he ruined the love triangle deal situation we had going on. It was actually really cute to see Cat Noir interact with the normal version of Ladybug, the human version of Ladybug. Because the human version of Ladybug doesn't feel confident if she's not Ladybug. She doesn't feel like she's an outstanding person. Whilst Cat Noir, he uses his hero identity to express how he really is. And it's really interesting to see them be their true selves in front of each other and not knowing who they are to each other, right? And a lot of people shipped that. A lot of people was like, hey, that's human identity with Cat Noir, and this kind of goes hard. And same with Ladybug meeting human Cat Noir, because it was still kind of creepy because she's still a stalker. But yeah, they ruined it. They ruined it all. I hate it all. And Cat Noir deserves better. He deserves better. Because he keeps getting rejected too. He keeps getting rejected by Ladybug. Even though they like each other. He keeps getting rejected. He did this whole... He put flowers on a rooftop. And like asked her out on a nice date. And they're like... They always say they like depend on each other. They're like... They're tight, you know. They're close. Oh, my friend is playing a repo. Hey, yo. But then they do shit like that. Oh, I gotta see what my friend is up to. I just thought that they're playing repo. Hold on, you play repo and didn't invite me? You bastard. You ain't no friend no more. No friend no more. Ba ba ba. Betrayal. 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 So they did, what is this? They recommended me something. What's this? Is this a song or is it a game? Oh, it's a game. It's free. What is this? What is this? What? This is an alien stage. That's alien stage. Hold on. That's alien stage. No, let me... Oh, I'm scared. What is this? Oh. What? I might have to play this. What is this? Oh, it looks fucked. It's a horror school AU. The warnings are cannibalism, non-human beings, bloody horror. Not even body horror, bloody horror. Dude, it has it has every warning under the sun. This looks terrifying. And it's alien stage based. What? If anyone wonders, it's called Endless Black Song on Steam, if anyone is wondering what I'm seeing. It's based on Alien Stage. I need to watch Alien Stage with y'all. I need to go and deep dive on Alien Stage. Cause I could talk forever about Alien Stage. I could talk forever about it. I recently listened to Till's new song, and I'm not over it. I'm not over it. It's one of those songs where it's like, but it's too late. You realized everything, but it's too late. It's too late. It's too late to do anything now. I hate that trope, but I like that trope. Anytime I see people playing Repo, it's very chaotic. It is very chaotic, and there's no way to undo the chaoticness. It's always chaotic. I have a clip of me dying at like 5 seconds into the game. We all died. We all lost. It was so quick. It was kind of unreasonably funny though. Let me take a sip of my drink. I've been yapping. What's other things I can yap about? Okay, there we go. I would like to play Repo with more people, but it's hard to find people who have Repo. Or, it's hard to find people who want to be on stream and play it. Also, it's kind of hard with time schedules and whatnot. You know, time zones fuck me over. Time zones really do fuck me over. I have a little group of people, a little group chat where I can just ask, like, anyone want to play repo? But we need at least like 3 people, otherwise it's not fun. You need at least like 3 people. It would just be sad to play by yourself. No offense if you play by yourself. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. I guess instead of going into like awkward small talk, I go into sound effect. when there's empty space, I go into sound effect mode. Sound effect mode. Bam 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 bam. Do I still have the screen open? I do still have the I do still have the paint tool size screen open. I haven't looked at what I've drawn on paint tool size in a long time. Let's see. Have I drawn anything? What's the last thing I drew? Oh, I can't tell. My god. I can't see what's in the bam 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 bam. Oh, I did want to finish this. I never finished this. I really like this character. His name is Theo. I should do something with him. All I've done with him is like a classic kind of monster world where it's like a monster school. Monster High, if you will. Ripoff. Let me like redo this. Should I try the line art again? Maybe make a line art layer. Dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Let's just find the right size brush. I don't know if I want that texture to the brush. This wasn't meant to turn into an art stream. It's slowly turning into an art stream. I'm for the most part yapping. The art is in the background, guys. It's just I need to do multiple things at the same time, otherwise my brain gets understimulated. Bam. Bam 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 bam. Yahoo yahoo, everybody who's joining, yahoo. Yahoo. Bam bam. Bam bam bam. I'm working on like VTuber lore. Because I've never made a lore video, y'all. I never made a lore video. I've talked about ideas of lore, but I've never made a lore video. So I want to make one for my debut, my full big model debut, my big boy debut. But I don't know. Okay, so I'm doing it all by myself, right? So I'm like, I am putting so much work on myself. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I will try. I need a smaller brush. Damn, hold on. Let me change the resolution on this canvas because it's all awful. There we go. That's better. Let me like oh do 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 do. I think it would be best if I put this in the art category, just because I am doing some art. But I'm mostly yapping, but I am doing some art. Ooh. I know. Trying to choose a brush. Ooh, I like the square brush too. I kind of like the square brush. I don't know if there's flat. There's flat square brush. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Ba 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 ma. I had a big face of drawing these big old eyelashes. I mean, I still really like the eyelashes. Still think it looks good. Dee 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 dee. This is such an old OC that I don't know if I remember his lore. I don't know if I remember it. I think it was like so Theo. He's not a zombie, but he is like he has a similar like Frankenstein backstory, where his dad, aka his creator, is kind of a mad scientist dude who's like, I'm going to prove to you all that I can create life by myself. He was like, I don't need a wife, I can do it myself. No impreg, no impreg, but he creates a son pretty much, and that is Theo. He does grow up like I remember drawing him as a baby, so he does have a somehow he grew from baby to the like he somehow they made him grow somehow. I wanna ask how. Somehow his genius dad made him actually grow. To make the eyelashes darker. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Maybe I can find a better brush. Ah, shoot. Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Ba ba bam. Did I? Did I? I got distracted. Did I say the rest of his backstory? Oh, okay. He grew up in baby, and then he also has those like moments of like if he gets struck by electricity or something like that, he can lose a limb or electrocute people. He don't try to do it on purpose. He do try to control himself, but he can't sometimes. What is this brush? Scatter? Oh. Effect brush? Oh! Is this a pixel pen? Oh yeah. But the resolution is so high. Hold on. You can't see that it's pixel. What's this? Do. No, I think I like the square. I mean, I could make this brush head square and see if I like that. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Bum bum ba 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 ba. Bum bum bum. Stuck with alien stage songs in my head. I don't know if I'll continue this drawing. Can't decide if I want to do line art with this or if I just. I mean, I could just refine the original if I just. Where's the this, not that brush. Blink and go. Do, 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 do. Okay, what would be the easiest thing to do would be to copy the eye on the other side. But of course, I don't do it the easy way. Dee, 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 dee. Yeah, okay, I think I really am just better at rendering art. I I just give up doing the line art. Bum, 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 bum. I do want to change the background color. That's gonna be a bitch. Dee, 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 dee. That looks better. That looks better. Way better. Yeah. I like redrawing old art. You know, you kind of see how you improve. Even though I feel like this isn't exactly redrawing. It's more like, I mean, I'm re-rendering it pretty much. I'm just like changing things about that I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know if I like this color that I added on the cheek here. Why did I do that? I definitely changed the background color. It's just, I don't know, this shade of red is not it. Oh, This is so much better. I drew this on, I think, ooh, I don't know, quite a while ago, but it was the first time I got Paint Tool Psi, so I didn't know what I was doing. I also didn't know that you can turn on pen pressure on my tablet. So, oopsie daisy. I drew a long time with no pen pressure. Which I'm not unused to. I don't have any pen pressure on my iPad either, because I lost my pen. I lost my iPad pen. And it has remained lost. Bam 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 bam. I should copy the other eye to the other side, but I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. Maybe I should make it like half the face different. See, he does have like, he is sewn together. Yeah, he does have a bit of a Frankenstein vibe going on. I want to make his hair way curlier too. Like go. I'm not sure what I'll do with this character in the future. Maybe I will draw their partner sometime. Or maybe I'll put them into something. Because some of y'all have seen, like, I've seen some of my characters and been like, you should make a comic. I'm like, ha ha ha. I don't know if I should. That sounds like a lot of work. Then again, I do kind of like having a lot on my plate. Also, I would suggest for any artist, if you even have an inkling of wanting to make a comic, just do it. It will improve your art significantly. If you start making a series, not only will you see the constant improvement in every chapter, but you will improve so much because you will have to. You will have to figure out, oh, I want to draw this pose. You're gonna have to figure out how to draw that pose. You're like, oh, I want to draw a background. You're gonna have to figure out how to draw that background. Choosing colors, everything, character design, everything, and it will keep evolving. So I suggest for anyone to make a little comic, make a little something, a little story. You probably already have built up a whole world for your OC. Just materialize it. As my tips. That's my artist tip. I don't know if that's unconventional, perhaps. Mm-mm. What day is it? It's what day is it today? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I did have an art stream planned for tomorrow. And now I'm still. Can you blame a sheep? Come on. It's art is all that I do. It's my life. It's what I studied. Can you blame me for doing art all the time? All my streams being art streams. I'm an art streamer at this point. I'm no variety streamer. Even though I do a variety of things. I do a variety of art too. Weird. Strange art. That already looks so much better than what it did previously. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Do, do. I really want to change the background, but I mean, I guess I could bucket tool it, maybe? Nope. Is it current layer merged image? What? Specified merged image. Closer silver colored area. What? Honestly, kind of a cool look, but why is it? Why are you like this? Why is you like this? Why is my bucket tool like this? Oh! Oh, you can change the range. Oh, very interesting. Hue and saturation. Thank God that Paint Tool's Eye has hue and saturation, because that's like my favorite filter in Ooh, girl. He looks kind of good with pink. It's my favorite filter in Abyss Paint. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name. I'll fix the hair, but he looks good with pink. I mean, in my true self, I'd probably make it less saturated. I'd probably tone down the background. I'm more into undersaturated colors these days. I'm gonna leave it at this for now. Let me erase the stuff in the hair. Why? Oh my god, this eraser is tiny. Green and pink is always gonna work. There we go. It actually matches more with the lighting that I originally drew on this drawing. It actually matches more. Oh, I haven't done a stretching break. Hold on. Let me drink. Ba 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 ba. Oh, there's. Oh, I'm like watching a most critical video a little bit. There's apparently a terrible One Punch Man One Punch Man new season. Terrible. I was thinking of the last one, which wasn't that good either. So I was like, "Is this an old video?" No, it's not. Like the One Punch Man season 1 is the best one. Everything else, it just turns kinda eh afterwards. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah, I need to stretch my legs. Ugh. Ugh. I said almost 2 hours, no stretching legs. Can't do it. Ugh. Oh, my back. Crack. Crackle. Oh, I got candy. Hold on, I got candy. I got leftover Halloween candy still. Let me get it. I got gummy bears and chocolate. Oh, I haven't seen this gummy bear before. It's like an alien gummy bear. Why does it have such big ears? I've never seen an alien head with big ears. Maybe it's supposed to be a vampire now that I look at it. I'm finding new shapes. Yeah, what's that? What's that? What type of shape? Hold on, I gotta look at these gummy bears. What type of shape is that? Is it misshapen or am I blind? Oh, it's a jack-o'-lantern, I think. I eat the yellow ones first because they're the worst tasting, and then I eat the orange ones, and then I eat the purple ones because the purple ones goes last because they're the best. And I'm not biased. Yum yum. Oh, I was made to do canvas. I mean to do that. You know what I should do? I should do another designing VTubers live on stream, because I did that for based on people's comments. People come up with VTuber designs and I'd draw them. But then I was like, maybe I'm giving away too much free art here, you know. I'm just like, I gotta put a disclaimer that y'all can't use the designs that I'm doing. I can't steal. But it was a very fun stream. I drew Bean. I drew a little Bean model. Oh, I forget. I do quite many. Little Bean sticks out though. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. I might do that. We can do that tomorrow actually, because I'm doing an art stream tomorrow as well. We can do that tomorrow. I just have to notify people. Bam bam. Maybe I'll use, I don't know, I'll have to do it cool. I don't know how long it would take to design each. I guess it would depend. I put a little disclaimer that if you really want to work with this design that I'm making, pay me. Pay me to be your designer. No steely. It's a very good game of bears. I only got 2 purples. 2 purples? What are they? I can't tell what shape they are. I think it was supposed to be a pumpkin, and one is a skull. Let's go to the other drawing that I'm working on. It's my upcoming design of VTube model. I still haven't decided on the eye color. Spoilers! I don't care about showing it on stream. I mean, I've already done it, so. No steely. No steely. If you steely. No. I made this. It's mine. Mine! I'm already working on the art for the rigging, so. You can't catch up to me, ho! Okay, excuse my language. Oh, I shouldn't say that. But it takes forever to make a VTuber model. Even if somebody did see this and stole it, it would take forever to make a VTuber model. I'm ahead. I really need to like stop my swearing, because I'm streaming also on YouTube and I'm scared. dee 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 dee. Sorry if I'm just eating, yapping, and drawing a little bit. I was expecting to be tired after looking after the kitty. I am also gonna look after the kitty tomorrow as well. And I am. I am exhausted. But I managed to play with them with a paper ball. They really liked that paper ball. I just kept throwing it back and forth, a paper ball. They just kept playing with the paper ball. That's all I wanted to do. And I was running back and forth, playing with the kitty. Nom nom. See, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me add a folder. Let me enter, put all of this in the folder. I don't know a better way to put stuff in the folder besides doing this. Ba 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 ba. I need to delete some of these layers. Dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Then you can just fold it up and make it disappear if you want to. Or make it lighter. But very good for making line art. This putting everything in a folder. If you do what I do. Very good. I wonder if I want to make the line art more use a different brush. Maybe like a sketchy brush. A sketchy brush could look cool. Oh, too big. Damn, this... How... Wait, hold on. What sensitivity is my brush pen on? Oh, it's on like... Soft. I was thinking like... There we go. Okay, I might do the eye last. What's the stabilizer on? If you got real shaky hands, put that stabilizer on max. AKA me on sugar right now. Gotta put that that stabilizer on max. I do also like this brush. Hmm. Hmm. Why is it? I don't like the texture of this pen. Hmm. Silent? Am I silent? Bum bum. No, I'm not silent. I'm just a little bit concentrated. I'm a little bit concentrated. Bum bum bum. I didn't expect this to be a drawing stream. It was mostly like a yapping stream. I yapped a lot about the DC universe. And the miraculous ladybug. I wonder if I like this brush more. Or new. I like the feel of this brush, but I don't know if I like the texture. Line tool, saving my butt. Maybe I just want to add a Gaussian blur to it. Or this, we have frosted glass effect. Making it more sketchy. Maybe. Baba. Positive or negative materialistic DC Japs? I love things about each series, but I hate the writers sometimes, you know? Like, I love the aspect of, I love the world of the DC universe, and I love the world of the Miraculous Ladybug universe. I don't like the writing. I don't like the writing. Sometimes, first of all, DC can't write women. The Absolute universe is the best thing that's ever happened to DC. I love the Absolute universe, the Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Absolute Wonder Woman. Love it. So interesting. Such an interesting, creative take. I like it. And you know what I want to do, possibly? I saw someone make an absolute universe of Steven Universe. They were like, what would happen if, I don't know, Rose Quartz failed her mission? I'm like, that's so interesting. You could make absolute universes about anything. You could just, because the absolute universe is Bane took away one core part about each DC hero. For example, Batman is poor, he gets put in a foster home, and he grows up with all of his future main villains. Harvey, Harley Quinn, the Penguin, all of them. The Riddler, all of them. And then you see them turn into villains, whilst he still goes on the path of being Batman, even though Bane changed that one critical thing. Superman never arrives on Earth. He grows up on Krypton for far longer, and his family is not a scientist family. The emblem, the S, actually is the mark of the poorest class on Krypton in this universe. Very cool. Wonder Woman is born in fucking hell. Super cool, super cool. I love Absolute Wonder Woman, because I hate normal Wonder Woman. Just how she's written. She doesn't get any love at all. AO3 is knocking at your door. Yes! Come on, AO3. I mean, I feel like I read more AO3 than I do the, like, original source material. I watch all the movies, I like all the series, I do read some of the comics, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to read the comics, because they're weird sometimes. They're weird. Why did you do that? There's so many questionable decisions in the comics. Like, did you know that Jason and Talia al Ghul had a thing? It was retconned, but still somebody fought to make that canon for a moment? Your brother's mother? Your father's ex? What? Jason! It was appalling. Appalling! And I also hate how much they pin Superman and Batman against each other. I'm like, they're best friends! Stop with the... I know people want to see the two fight, but it's not a Vegeta-Goku situation. Stop trying to make it Vegeta and Goku. They're best buds. Superman literally trusts Batman with his life. He gave him kryptonite in the form of a ring box, which was kinda gay. He kinda, like, it really looked like a proposal. Yes! Well, he didn't... Okay, so he didn't come back to life thanks to the multiverse. Okay, there's different universes. There's very many multiverses in the DC universe. But the main thing, the main reason Jason came back is because of the... there's this... I forget what it's called. Oh, it's a revival pit, pretty much. So, Ra Al Ghul... I forget how to... Like, there's no right way to say his name. And Talia al Ghul, the Ghoul family, they have this immortal pit where they get their, like, the old grandpa dude who's like the head. He actually trained Batman, so Batman used to train with the Ghoul family, and then he left the Ghoul family. Yes, the Lazarus pit. He left the Ghoul family to do his own thing, and they're still pissy about it, and they took his DNA and made a baby. In some iterations, it's Talia Grape sexually Bruce, and that's how Damien is born. Other ones, it's they steal the DNA, make it artificially, and other ones is consensual. You know, it flip-flops, changes around, you know, a little bit. But anyway, Jason, he gets revived in the Lazarus Pit by Talia, and he gets trained to just hate Batman, right? Because he gets convinced that Batman left him on purpose, let him die, didn't look for him, and replaced him. Because he doesn't know what happened after he died. He doesn't know. I don't know why people harp on Batman so badly for quote-unquote letting Jason die. It was the fucking Joker who killed him. Can we push the hate to the Joker? Because I feel like the Joker, he needs more hate. Stop being like, oh, funny clown man. He's a murderer. He's done every crime in the book. He's done every horrible thing you could ever think of. He's not funny no more. He's not funny, goofy man. You've just seen the cartoons. He does some fucked up shit in the comics. Some like shit that I'm like, I can't even in my brain ship the Joker and Batman. I know that's a popular ship because the Joker definitely has a crush on Batman. No, there's no other explanation. I mean, for his obsession with Batman. The Joker is the Bill Cipher in the Batman world, okay? Did you know that he cut up a bunch of children and sew them back together and then let the parents fight for custody of those children? That sounds like some Bill Cipher shit. Okay, so I think Bill Cipher's more like it's how to say this. I think Bill Cipher is fun because you know he's gonna fail. You know he's going to fail at the end of the series because it's a children's cartoon, and they wouldn't exactly just kill everybody, you know. The Joker is not funny because he keeps going, and it's not even Batman's fault. So I'm blaming Arkham. They should put him down. The Batman just takes him, like, Batman is the police, he's not the justice system. Batman, he just takes them to the popo, and the popo just, like, takes him to court, and apparently he escapes the death sentence. I don't know how. Yes, real life screwed up. Yes, exactly, it's too realistic in an unrealistic way, right? It's like if we got a criminal to just do whatever he wanted. He can just do whatever he wants, and this is what he comes up with. Like, can we harp more on Joker? I can't possibly in my mind ship the Joker and Batman because he's so fucked up. Also, he like tortured Robin and made Robin into his own little minion. It was a nightmare scene when I was a child and watched that, where he tortures Tim. I'm pretty damn sure it was Tim too. Okay, so Jason dies, right? Tim replaces him, quote unquote. But that's because Batman goes apeshit. In one comic, all of it is everywhere, but Batman actually does try to kill the Joker. He does try to break his no-kill rule, and you know who stops him? Superman. Superbad is the superior ship. Fuck Joker. But Superman stops Batman because ain't no one else gonna do it. Diana wouldn't be able to do it. It's only him. Literally the strongest man on Earth. We need to stop Batman from killing the Joker. Because, as Batman has said, if he breaks his no-killing rule, he will have nothing holding him back. Nothing. And that is a scary Batman. A Batman who has nothing to lose. He's already lost his morals and his conviction. That is a scary Batman. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, then Jason doesn't know that Batman did try to kill the Joker for him, and he goes after Bruce with vengeance, right? He actually goes after Tim first and tries to kill Tim, almost kills Tim. Tim, the only reason he replaced Jason, was because Batman needs a Robin to keep him leveled. Batman didn't want Tim to be Robin. He did not want to be, he didn't want to have a sidekick for obvious reasons. His sidekick just died. That was practically his son. Died. But Tim, forces himself in there. He still has parents. He has rich as fuck, uncaring, very bad parents, but they're still there. He has a life, he has a fortune, he got things going for him, but he chooses to be Robin because he had figured out Batman's identity by figuring out Robin's identity. He pieced it all together, and he went up to Bruce and was like, I'm gonna be the new Robin, and you're not gonna stop me. Either you train me or you let me do this. I'm not gonna do it anyway, so you might as well train me. And that's the only reason Tim gets accepted into the family, quite reluctantly. Quite reluctantly, I will say. And then he has to deal with all this shit, gets tortured by the Joker to turn into the Joker's minion, and then gets stabbed by Jason. I remember hearing how Batman without Bruce Wayne is the force that genocides all crime in Gotham. It depends on how we look at Batman's personalities, right? There's Batman, who I think at its core, Batman at his core is vengeance, right? That's the whole reason he takes up the mantle, vengeance. And then Bruce Wayne is kind of the persona. Well, we can call him Brucey Wayne, the flamboyant rich dude he puts on in front of all the society to take people off his trail and to make people think he's just a dumb bimbo. And then there's Bruce in the middle, and I think Bruce, in his center is a lot of care. I think Bruce is the one who comforts children when they cry when he is dressed as Batman. Bruce is the one who hangs out with the League and whatnot. Bruce, like, it takes an immense amount of care to do what he does. Just a immense strong amount of care. I honestly think Lex Luthor is kind of what Bruce would be if he didn't have that empathy and that care for people. Because Lex Luthor is, I mean, a narcissistic psychopath right there. But he's apprehensive about Superman. He's rich. He got all the technology. He's smart, and he's justifiably cocky because he is so smart. That could have been Bruce if he didn't have this empathy and care in his heart. I mean, Tim kind of deserved it if he literally forced into Batman's world. A kid doesn't deserve to be tortured and stabbed and then get PTSD from all of those incidences. He doesn't deserve that. He just knew. He was right, by the way. He's smart. Tim is the smartest Robin. He's the tech-savviest Robin. If you ever watched Young Justice, that is Tim. He is the leader of the Young Justice. Well, he's not the leader, but he's like the second-hand man. But he's tech-savvy, he's smart, he's intelligent. But like for example, like he figured out Batman's identity when he was 8. He saw that Dick Grayson did a specific somersault that was only performed by the Flying Graysons. And he was like, "Oh, that must be Dick Grayson. Then, aka Batman must be Bruce Wayne." He figured it out when he was 8. And then he stayed with that. He didn't immediately go to Batman and be like, "Let me be Robin." No, he kept that secret. He kept that to himself. He didn't tell anybody about it. And then years later, when Jason dies, so Dick Grayson has already become an adult, well, Nightwing, I think, at this point. Because Jason takes up the Robin after Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. Jason dies. Then, in his teens, Tim is like, seeing that crime rates, like a lot of criminals are starting to go to the emergency room because Batman is going apeshit. So he's like, I need to do something. I need to talk to Bruce. He actually didn't suggest being Robin. He was like, can't Dick become Robin again? He didn't suggest that he was Robin at first. He was like, can't Nightwing become Robin again? You need a Robin. And Nightwing was like, I can't do it. I need to be in Bloodhaven. And then Tim was like, well, then I'll do it. He put on those shoes. He was like, this is necessary. Somebody needs to do it. I'm gonna do it. And he went through Batman is just an emotionally repressed man all the time. But he was even more emotionally repressed at this time. Imagine meeting the worst Batman. Or like, this is Batman at his worst. And this is what Tim had to deal with for a long, long time. Alone, because Nightwing was over in Bloodhaven. He was alone dealing with this. I mean, he did eventually get Steph and Cass. Steph and Cassandra. Batgirl. And Oracle. They do also work with Bruce, but he was just Bruce was not. He was kind of a dick during those years. I think Jason had a big impact on the legacy of Robins, right? It's like, it's nobody's You know what? Who I blame on Jason Stefan? His fucking mother. Because you know how he died? You know how he died? His mom, who abandoned him, because Jason's mom and dad are like abusive and drug addicts. He was, he was found on the street. The funny thing, Batman found him stealing the wheels on the Batmobile. The wheels on the Batmobile. This kid had guts. But Jason grows up without really like being very close with his parents, and then his mother wants to reconnect with him, right? Well, turns out his mother was working with the Joker and sold him out. And they meet at his warehouse. He's supposed to meet his mother. He brings his hands out. Boom, Joker shows up and ties them up, knocks him out. He starts beating him with a fucking crowbar. The Joker just beats him with a crowbar whilst he's reaching out for his mother, begging for help, and he's not blaming her in any way, because he got sold pretty much for money because her mother's a fucking addict, or I think they had some sort of debt or something, and he doesn't blame his mom at all in that moment, and then the Joker sets off an explosion, killing both his mom and him, and then Bruce shows up. I blame his mom and the Joker more than Bruce. Why? He doesn't. I mean, I know your mom's dead, but I would be pissed at my mom if they did that to me. You decide to take everything out on Bruce, and I know he was fucked up from the Lazarus Pit. At the end of the day, Jason's mental was not okay after the Lazarus Pit either. He was not good after getting revived, but he was worse after the Lazarus Pit. So so interesting with the absolute Batman, he doesn't actually kill, but he is not afraid to cut off someone's limbs at all. He'll leave you like permanently disfigured. He'll cut off your face, cut off your limbs with the freaking axe hammer that he has on his chest. He is bigger than absolute Superman. He's humongous. He's built like a fridge. I love Absolute Batman. I love Absolute Batman's villains, like the Harley Quinn and Two-Face. Their designs are so cool. Oh my god, it's really fucked up though, because like Bane made Bruce's childhood friends, because all his villains were his childhood friends. He made them into the villains that they are. He broke every bone in the Penguin's body, and the doctor said, like, all of his bones are broken. He's going to first of all lose a lot of height. He's going to become short, and his walk is going to become forever altered. And then you piece the pieces together, and it's like, oh, he's the Penguin. He's the Penguin. He became the Penguin. Get the Bat Fridge. The Bat Fridge. It is very funny to like think of this very serious. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Batman named everything, or maybe Dick Grayson. I could see like little Dick Grayson naming everything Bat something. Because I don't know if Bruce would be bothered, or if Bruce is just very uncreative. He names everything. Get the Bat Cycle. It's just funny to think about. I don't like when people take Batman too seriously. He's just, I mean, he's very witty, very witty. He's maybe not the most talkative, but his best friend is Superman. I mean, he did have a batarang in his other window, boob window, boob window. They should make it a boob window. It doesn't make sense that there's no. It's just like a holder. I wonder how thick his suit is to like. I don't know. It's like an axe / a blade, like a bat sword, or like a bat cleaver. Oh, I have another gummy bear. I missed one. I really like. He gets a cleaver from his cleavage. He grabs a cleaver from his cleavage. Oh, that's perfect. I'm stealing that and using it forever now. putting that in the archives of phrases in my head that I have constantly stuck in my head. Mm. I really like. I really enjoy Absolute Wonder Woman as of now. Love her design, everything. Her design always kind of bothered me because she looks like a gender bent Superman. Like a little bit mix of like a lot of like America flag theme type deal situation. Even though she's from Themyscira, and nobody in Themyscira wears what she's wearing. Like nobody dresses like her, and I'm like, what is this? It's cleavage time. I feel like Wonder Woman gets cucked a lot. Like Harley Quinn has multiple series, an animated series of her, but Wonder Woman, the third one of the top three, the person that I think she could beat Superman if she really tried. I think she could do it. She has battle experience. She's as strong as Superman. She doesn't have the laser eyes or the like specialty powers, you know, but she can still keep up with Superman. She has battle experience and she knows how to use weapons, which Superman doesn't. Superman doesn't really fight with weapons. I mean, it's one of the main things that Superman gets beaten by Batman because he's not really trained properly. I'm saving that one. I don't know why I keep using the word cucked for like when someone gets mistreated in their writing. I'm like, they got cucked. It doesn't. I'm not using that word right, but you know, it gives off. You get the vibe. You sense the feelings that I'm feeling when I'm seeing one of my favorite characters get cucked. It's as if you saw your best friend get cucked. It's this immense like disappointment. It's this immense disappointment and sadness for your best friend. It's like, ah, damn, they got cucked hard. Tragic. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. No. You deserve better. That's how I feel about Wonder Woman's writing. I'm eating candy. Leftover Halloween candy. Saying cucked is more funny. I know what cucked means. That's why I can use it. In that sense. I explained it pretty much. You see your friend get cucked. I don't know why you're in the room, but you see your friend get cucked, and you just feel immense disappointment. And you're like, friend, you deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. You know what I think I learned cucked from for the first time? I think I learned it from Sneeko. Because Sneeko admitted that he got cucked and everybody fucking clowned on him. And that's how I learned what the word cucked means. That's how I learned. Is cucked a like English word? It sounds very British. It sounds British to me. I don't know. I don't know the origins. I don't know whoever made up that word. I'm sorry if I'm chewing loudly. It's good. It's good candy though. I think British would find a more eloquent, insulting way to phrase it. You're thinking about the posh British people. No, I'm thinking about the British people who are like, "Hey, mate," you know, who say the f word not meaning the F word. Meaning cigarette. Throws around the C word like it's just oh, it's just fine. It's just fine. British people being eloquent is the biggest lie. Biggest lie. Biggest lie. Maybe I'll look up. Cucked. Word origin. What's a word origin, huh? Hold on. What the hell am I getting over here? Not cuckold. I don't think that's the right word. I don't think that's the same word. Unless that's the plural for cucked. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe I should write getting cucked word origin. Oh, it does originate from the word cuckold. Ah, the connection is based on the cuckoo's behavior of laying eggs in another bird's nest. So it's based on the cuckoo bird. The bird lays eggs in another bird's nest, leaving them to be raised by the foster parents, a metaphor for a husband whose wife has been unfaithful, yes. And then cuckold turned into, what? Cuckquean? For the female equivalent to cuckquean? And then it turned into cuckold. Or then it turned into getting cucked. Okay, so there's a whole thing. Yeah. So it's just like an abbreviation of the word, I guess, kinda. And then, okay, so the word cuckold originates from the cuckoo bird, which lays its eggs in nest, blah 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 blah. This word was used as a metaphor for a man whose wife was unfaithful, leaving him to unknowingly raise another man's child. The term first appeared in English in the 13th century. The 13th century, holy crap. 13th century poem, and was used by writers like Shakespeare, often implying deception and a husband's lack of awareness. Wow. Around 1250. The year 1250. And was used frequently in literature and folklore. I need to find a folklore with the word cuckold in it. I need to. The word historically carried the implication that a husband was unaware of infidelity, unlike the related term whittle, which described a man who was aware of and accepted his wife's affair. Hold on, I need to know where whittle comes from now. Hold on. I need to know the origin of whittle. So it's a dude who gets cucked, but he accepts that he is cucked. He knows that he's cucked. Whittle word origin. The word whittle originated in the late Middle English period as Wheedlewold. That's a mouthful to say. And comes from an Old English word, widen, meaning to know. Witten. I think it's witten, meaning to know, combined with the Old English word for cuckold. The word originally meaning describing a man who was aware of and tolerated his wife's infidelity. Over time, the word's meaning shifted to also refer to a fool or a half-witted person. Okay, so we should call Sneeko, he got whittled. He got whittled instead because he knew about it. It happened in front of him. Around the 1400s, Wheedlewood. Etymology, it's compound of weedy, from the word witten. Old English word for cuckold. Cuckold. It's just the hold part, so it became whittlewood. Ah. And then whittle. It turned into whittle. Ah, I see. Oh, and then that turned into half-witted. Whittle turned into half-witted, meaning a foolish person. Oh my god, word origins, guys, word origins. My god, we learn something new every day. I would have never went on that tangent if I didn't talk about using the word cuckold. And I guess incorrectly, but it's still kind of... it's still someone getting fucked over. It's still someone getting, like, majorly, royally fucked over. I need to connect my phone stand. It's broken. The top of it fell off. I have my phone on my... ah, here it is. Oh no, where's the thing that connects it? Oh shoot. Maybe I should tape it together. I don't know if it would hold if I took some tape and just taped it together. I need like a little screw. I can't find the screw. Oh, sorry if you hear that. I keep moving around my light. I can't find the other piece. Maybe I do have to. Maybe I do have to just tape it together. Can't find the little. Oh wait, I found it. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. The little. What's this called? I know what's called in Swedish. It's called mutter. I don't know what this is called in English. When it comes to naming like mechanical parts, I can do pretty damn good because I grew up with a mechanic dad who built a lot of stuff, so I could do good with like names for mechanical stuff. But then when it goes to English, I become you couldn't even imagine how smart I would be if you knew Swedish. But English, it's like I don't know numbers, I don't know math. Okay, I'm gonna try to connect these two pieces. There we go. See if I can put my phone up here. I gotta charge it. Let this work, please. No! Don't fall. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Don't! Don't fall. Don't. Don't fall. Phone! Phone! Come on! Come on, phone. Don't do this to me. If you die now, you have betrayed me. Phone stand. I might have to tape it. Okay, we're getting the charger. There we go. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 ba 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 ba. I realized I haven't been drawing at all as I was yapping. It's just I can yap so long when it's something I'm interested about. Do 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 do. I can do a better heart than that. There we go. There we go. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. I love this line tool, man. I love the line tool. I don't need to learn how to do line art. I'll just use the line tool. Let me zoom in. I don't know why Abba's Pen do this to me. Bam 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 bam. We'll see how long I stream for. I'm not sure. Because my phone is kind of dying. But if I don't end up streaming long, I will end at the 3-hour mark at least. We'll see. Something could change, perhaps. I don't need to stretch. Okay, stretch break. I shall do a little stretch break. Stretch. Just crack. Wah. 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 I'm still kind of stretching. I'm also itching my back. I can't reach. I need like a back scratcher. Back scratcher! Back scratcher! I need a back scratcher. . do 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 do. Bum, ba-da, bum. Do I have? I don't know. I don't think I do. What's this? Oh, it's my Totoro bag. I forgot I kept this. I bought a little Totoro bag. Oh, here's the tape. Oh, it's in my bag. I bought a little Totoro bag. It's very cute. I want my One Piece pin. Oh my god. Hold on. My bag has all the good stuff. What the hell? This is... I've been looking for this stuff. Here's the tape. I gotta use this tape. Also, like, I mentioned before that I was cleaning my room because I am going on a trip. As seen in the title, I am going on a trip next week. So I need to, like, I was like, I'm gonna purge my room. Purge it. So I'm gonna put this little paper tape and label all the boxes so I can get all the stuff organized. I'm not sure what I did here with the skirt. Slash corset? That's not it. Hmm. I want it to be kind of like a puffy skirt, kind of. Have a little bit of puff. Ba, 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 ba. I'm listening to some Alien Stage. I think I finally passed that point where I'm not so traumatized by Alien Stage anymore. I can listen to the music and enjoy the music without thinking about the story and being sad about it. I have reached enlightenment. I'm so bad at line art, man. Bam bam. Tomorrow I was thinking of doing a possibly like a draw VTuber designs based on comment suggestions. I did do one before, like drawing people's VTuber designs. Like just come up with something and I'll draw it. And then I also did one where I drew objects into VTubers. I did a whole wave of tooth related items into a VTuber org. It was called something like teeth or I don't know, something, but spelled weird. And then the main dude was like toothpaste, but his name was, oh, what was it? It was like Like Aqua Fresh or something like that. It was something dumb like that. No, it was Coal Fresh, based on Colgate and Aqua Fresh. And then we had mouthwash. We had a mouthwash character, a um, toothbrush, and dental floss. I think I'll finish this line art on like my iPad. I could do it better there. I don't know if I have anything else to work on. If you want to give me something to work on, you can always commission me. I do want to draw, I do want to draw coral. I'll have to do that sometime. Maybe not now. I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. So maybe not exactly right now. And then I do want to redesign some DC characters. Rewrite DC characters. And I might do a absolute universe of something else, because I saw someone do an absolute universe of something. It was like absolute universe of Steven Universe, and they just like, what if Rose failed? And I'm like, that brings me back. That brings me back to the Bad End Friends. I don't know if anyone remember Bad End Friends. It was like an accumulation of cartoon characters. Like it was Mabel and Dipper, Wirt from Over the Garden Wall, and sometimes Marco and Finn from Adventure Time. Marco from Star vs. Forces of Evil. What if they turned evil? So Marco was a demon. Finn was the farm world Finn, where he got the ice crown. Mabel, she was just kind of depressed. I mean, she got manipulated by Bill Cipher, whilst Bill Cipher is still in Dipper's body. And then Bipper, if you will. And then Wirt, if he accepted the monsters deal. If he accepted to be the monster. The beast. Bad End Friends. I mean, that was. I mean, I know that's kind of different because it's just if the character went bad, but that kind of reminds me of the Absolute Universe. Like, what if we take away that one crucial thing that happened in the series, or in the world, and change it? I'm gonna see if this works. Hold on. I think I have the commands on this stream this time. It works! It works. Pet pet. Did I put a cooldown on this? I hope I did. Ah, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm looking at mods for Minecraft. Specifically, how to train your dragon mods, because I want to do that. We might do that on first day. We might play Minecraft on first day. But no promises. I might play some other game. I still need to play more Winterborough. And there's this other game I got suggested that was like, my friend was like, this is your vibe. I forgot what it's called though. It's like Mystic something. Um, Oh, wasn't this? It was Mystics. I think Magic Mystic something. Magic. Ah, it was like it got real popular lately. I don't know what is the game. It's kind of like a Stardew Valley-esque pixel art. Maybe I can find it here. Oh yeah, it's Black Friday. Like it's Black Friday soon. I mean, some stuff has, some things are gonna go down in prices. I need to buy whilst it's still low. Let me see. See if I can find this game. I also kind of want to get Uno. I don't know who'd play Uno with me though. There's already a bunch of oh my god, 63% sale. Jesus. I remember they one time had a 99% sale on Undertale, and I was like, damn. Oh yeah, Terraria is also something I kind of want to play. Hmm. Ba ba bum. Wah wah. I think I'll wrap up stream around here now. It's like 10 minutes left. Do we hit the 3-hour mark? Usually I go for like 4 hours or longer, even 5 hours. But today I'm a little tired. And I kind of just wanted to yap about stuff. I don't have much planned, you know? In a long time I've done just yap. Thank you for the stream, no problem, Plague. Thank you for sticking around. Stick around until the end. Thank you. Listen to me yap about the DC, mostly. And other miscellaneous things. Yeah. No raid today. I'll just end stream here. How about that? I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some cool art things. Actual planned things that I have in mind. Bye bye. That's the wrong. That's the wrong pattern. Hold on. No. Okay, now. Bye bye. Bye bye.